good morning everybody. I just wanted to do a quick little live this morning, but a really, I guess, important topic, and it prompted me to do a quick little video as I was walking along talking to a mum this morning, and it's, you know, something that I get asked all the time, so I really wanted to broach the subject today and go live with it so you know that perhaps what's going on in your body is normal and it's a new normal. So let's talk about that. So we're walking along, having a chat, and I was talking to a new mum, you know, buddy, probably 3 to 4 months old, and she just was saying, you know, is it normal? Is it normal that these things are going on? And, you know, I guess I wanted to broach that it takes almost 10 months to grow a baby. And that baby comes out, and, you know, in the fitness industry and in the media, it's portrayed that, you know, you can just go back to doing whatever it is you were doing prior to pregnancy and nothing needs to shift. But that is so untrue. Your body, after you've had a baby, is actually postnatal for the rest of your life. Something has changed internally. You grew a human inside of you, and parts of you had to change to do that, okay? And so that means the way that you approach your training, the way you approach everything needs to shift to accommodate what's happened inside your body. Okay, so for some of you it might be the pelvic floor, you know, it might be leaking, heaviness, dragging. Other mums say, oh, you know, I get my wrists ache or my upper back aches, and you know, for others it's their knees ache. You know, they might have a tummy that's still looking pregnant and protruding, and these are all things that are, let's say, normal. What I'm saying normal is, what I mean is they're really, really common. 50% of women that have had a baby, doesn't matter if you had that baby 6 weeks ago, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, 50% of women that have had a baby suffer some kind of prolapse or incontinence. That statistic is massive, Abdominal separation, 30%. So, you know, that's where the tummy is. Your tummy still looks a bit pregnant and distended, and, you know, some mums go, oh, you know, my baby's 3 now, and someone asked me the other day if I'm pregnant. And, you know, that's because some structural things have happened in your body that just haven't been repaired yet. And so what I'm saying is that, I guess, we have the baby, and, you know, a lot's changed. It's not just the structures, the hormones. If we're still breastfeeding, that relaxin hormone is really, really high, and our body is more susceptible to injury as well. And the other thing that you'll find is when your period comes back is that some of those things and symptoms that were going on for you in pregnancy or early post-birth, they will sort of represent themselves in that monthly cycle when the period's coming in, the relaxin hormone starts to get high. So we need to be aware of these things forever. Okay, it doesn't mean that we're doomed to a life with a body that we, you know, that we're not proud of, or a life with a body that that doesn't function the way we want it to. Everything that has happened to our body is fixable, I guess, and is workable. So that if we approach our training and our exercise and the way we live our life in a very systematic way, and it's really specific to what's happened to your body, then we can change all of these things. So, you know, I guess I'm just doing this little video because, you know, some mums, a lot of mums really, they're like, oh, I've got this thing going on, like, is that normal? Or, you know, and sometimes I see a lot of mums that are actually a little bit disheartened or embarrassed about what's going on in their body. And, you know, they might even talk to their mum or their grandma, and they go, that's just what happens when you've had a baby. And, you know, it is, things happen when we have a baby. But if we can, I guess, approach our exercise in the right way, which is what Active Mum does. This is what we do. We have coaching programs that are specifically designed for your body, be it pregnancy, post-birth, or, you know, you're going through menopause or perimenopause. We have programs that are specifically catered to your body at that time, because your body is changing through all those different processes, and it's really super important that you train your body in the right way to get on top of these things, because let's face it, they can plague you for the rest of your life. So I want to make it, I guess, an open conversation to be able to talk about what is going on in your body. Be aware that for the rest of your life, the way you approach, say, your exercise needs to be different than the way you did before. before you had that baby or before you were pregnant, because things just are not the same. And when we go lifting big heavy weights, or we're jumping up and down like crazy, or we've got the massive runs going on and our body is just not in the right, just not structurally sound or just not ready for that, then we can cause lifelong damage. But we can have, an amazing, well-functioning body that serves us for the rest of our lives if we train in the right way. And that's where we can help. So I guess today wanted to make it a really normal, open, frank conversation. Ask me about something that's going on for you, and guaranteed that I've had 100 other mums ask me the same question in private as well. So if you don't feel like popping the question down below, send me a private message or an email. Lots of people do that as well, and I'll be able to have that little bit of a chat to you about what's going on and some different ways that we can look to solve that thing that's going on for you. Okay, but just be aware that you don't need to suffer in silence. That anything that's going on for you, if your body doesn't feel right in any way, whether it's that aching upper back, those sore wrists, the tummy that still looks pregnant, the heaviness and dragging downstairs, the leaking, whatever is going on for you, just remember that there is a way to solve it. There is a way to get around it, okay? And chances are that we can help you with that, or we know professionals that can help with that thing that's going on, all right? So make it an open conversation, talk about it, talk about what's going on, know that there is something that we can do about it. Don't suffer in silence, and just remember to look after your body. The main aim now is that we want healthy, well-functioning bodies that are going to serve us for the rest of our lives, okay? So don't think, oh yeah, I'm just going to get back into that crazy training program that I saw online, or down at the beach, or out in the park, or whatever, or in the gym, because chances are that you can do further damage to your body, okay? We have these beautiful, amazing bodies that helped us grow babies, and they should serve us well for the rest of our lives. So please reach out, let me know what's going on for you, let me help you to know that it's very, very common and there is a way to solve it. Take care and have a great day.